Today, guys, I'm going to be showing you how to go ahead and get the Sparkling Nova Frozen Walnut inside of Fisch, and this is going to be for the Fabulous Rod quest. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. So the very first thing you want to know is that there's actually two different places or two different ways you can get to this location that we need to go to actually fish to get this. So you can use the Traveler's Whistle. And if you've unlocked the Overgrowth Caves, you can go ahead and teleport to that. For me, I'm just going to teleport to the Northern Expedition and then climb up to get there because I haven't unlocked that zone apparently on the Traveler's Whistle. So I'm going to just run up here really quickly and do that. So once we get into this zone, this is where we're gonna be able to fish to get the frozen walnut. Now keep in mind there's going to be specific mutation. Obviously we have to get the Nova mutation on it, but we also have to have it sparkling. So I'm gonna show you the two best ways and really the only ways to currently do this. So once we made it up to this, oh shoot, it's not this cave, it's the next one. All right, we almost made it up to the next cave, so I'm climbing up really quickly. Okay, for whatever reason, can't get up. All right, so this is the cave right here that we need to fish in to get the walnut. Now keep in mind we need to get the Nova mutation and the sparkling mutation on this, so it will be a bit of a task. Now for some people this will be really easy, and for some people this will be really hard, and I'll explain exactly why. To get a frozen walnut, you're going to get this again, like I said, in the Overgrowth Caves where I'm currently at right now, and the best time to catch this is going to be winter. There is no preferred bait, there's no preferred time, and there's no preferred weather, so just during the winter is the best chance of catching the frozen walnut. All right, so now how do we get the sparkling mutation and the Nova mutation on it? Well, the Nova mutation actually comes from the Starfall event. So basically you can get the Rod of the Cosmos. Now this has a chance to apply the Nova mutation. However, this rod is no longer obtainable. So if you already have it, it's going to make it super easy to get the Nova mutation on it. However, if you don't have it, you're going to have to wait for a Cosmos event to occur, which I'm pretty sure there's no relic or anything to make it happen. You're just going to have to wait. So that's going to be a bit frustrating for you because even when the cosmic event happens, you only have a 5% chance to get the Nova thing. So if you don't have the Rod of the Cosmos, this is going to take forever. So now how do we get the sparkling mutation on it quickly? Well, you can actually just use a sparkling totem. Now, how do you get the sparkling totems? Well, the actual only way to do it is through aquariums. So you're either gonna have to wait for a mutation surge or a sparkling surge or whatever it's called, and you're gonna have to wait for that to happen and the shiny thing to happen at the same time, or the Nova Cosmos thing to happen at the same time. So both those would have to happen at the same time for the highest chance, which is really just unlikely. So the one thing that I just highly recommend doing is just getting one of these totems. It's just gonna make it easier, and once the Nova event actually occurs or you're using the rod, it's just going to make it a lot easier. So I just recommend getting the shiny things on standby ready for the Cosmos event to happen because it's just going to make it easier. There's no reason to wait and try to wait for both of them to overlap because the odds of that happening are probably like 1 in a million or something like that. So yeah, that is how you guys can go ahead and get the Nova Sparkling Walnut here inside of Fisch on Roblox. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, make sure to comment them down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.